some type of malicious intent, obviously.
Hey there, guys. We're going to troll these idiots who said that the ICE officer called Renee No Good a F and B right after he hit her. And that, of course, proves his guilt right away. So why don't we hit that subscribe button before we start listening? Let's subscribe, and let's see how this goes.
It's nature, you know.
Mm-hmm. Can we introduce trustee, agent, who you voted for?
Hey there, guys. I am 42, and I voted for the Trump train.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Anon, agent, who you
That was
voted
not
for?
cool, by the way. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Anon.
46, Vice President Harris.
Former.
Good stuff. Okay, yeah. Gen X, just a quick response. Yeah, obviously, I find it to be unjustified there. I think you could probably say that a lot of ICE interactions are probably unjustified, just especially
Right, because
in the recent events.
of reasons and
saying something
things.
like, well, just because the DHS memo or kind of the press briefing right after, 15 minutes after, was wrong, I kind of
I
like
need to
itself to
correct
be.
you. I'm gonna let you finish, but I need to correct you.
Oh my
It
God.
wasn't a press briefing. It wasn't a memo. It
So he was pissed when he was
literally
interrupted, but now he can
additional
interrupt.
training Sent out to their agents.
No,
Okay,
I'm
that's a
talking.
very
No,
different thing.
I'm not. Yeah, if you look, yeah, I was just talking about. You were talking about how they said, they had some reported facts about the case that was clearly wrong, right? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The press briefing that Christy Nome, sent out, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, obviously there's cases where just especially right after an event happens, reports are going to be wrong, right? But that doesn't necessarily lend itself, or it's not necessarily probability raising that you can't trust
Right.
that institution that information came from. The same way that you probably could look at like a lot of reports coming out of like Al Jazeera, right? Now, a lot of those reports are wrong because they like to report immediately after, but it's not necessarily the case that someone would pull up an Al Jazeera article and I would necessarily just distrust it off the bat, right? I would have to just look at like a systematic review of the events and then look to see if it's credible, and then determine the case from there, right?
Hold up for Chance and Jenny. Hold up, Jay. You're allowed to chime in when you need to.
I was just wanting to ask a question that's kind of along the line. I'd heard something about, I think it was one of the talking heads somewhere, that when the other officer, not the one who did the unaliving, reached out and grabbed the door handle of her car door, was that a violation of her Fourth Amendment right?
No.
Is acceptable for ICE agents to...
Any police officer can do that. Any law enforcement can do that. Yep. If they consider you detained and you're resisting, you're getting out of the
You
vehicle.
can open up...
ICE agents
Absolutely.
have a specific...
You're on a public street. You have... No. It doesn't matter. They're still law enforcement.
Police lady in the comments said yes.
Yeah, well, they don't have like a carte blanche,
They're
ability
still
to
law
do that
enforcement.
over
They're
citizens,
still
right?
law
But
enforcement,
again,
and they have all the same rights. If they are trying to detain you and you're resisting, game over.
just to be
You're
clear,
getting pulled
they
out.
No, they can't pull over people for traffic.
They didn't pull her
infractions.
over. They didn't pull her over.
No, trustee, hold on. Just hold
Okay,
on.
well,
Look,
let's stick to the facts. There was nothing about being pulled over.
I'm attempting to, but you're having, so you said
Right.
something like, you said something to the effect of, well, ICE agents have all the same powers and abilities of police officers. That's just analytically false, right?
I didn't say
Again,
that in that way. You totally strawman me.
I did not strawman you.
Yeah,
I
absolutely
in
did.
fact say that.
I do have a follow-up as well.
Trumpers say do not straw me. Is that like normal?
Straw man.
Straw man.
Straw
It's- I'm
man.
just-
Do you know what a straw man argument is?
You frame his argument in a manner which it wasn't. That's kind of
Right. You're pretty much putting
Again,
words in my
Fourth
mouth that I didn't
Amendment rights
say.
Jay had a
not-
follow-up.
That's to blow somebody off.
One's Fourth Amendment rights does not transfer to their vehicles?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it's my understanding that...
They weren't searching or seizing her vehicle. They were getting her out of the vehicle because she
Well,
was
they have a warrant for
resisting
her to do
detainment.
that.
They were
Well,
she was
she's
resisting.
obstructing.
She's obstructing and resisting detainment, and then she struck an ICE officer with a vehicle. She committed 3 crimes before her
Jenny, what was
unalivement.
she- wait a minute. I didn't see the strike.
What was she obstructing?
Yeah, what was she obstructing? She was dropping her children.
Federal law enforcement? No, she was
Doing
not just
what?
dropping off her kid.
Doing
That's a
what?
complete
No.
lie.
And I
Stop.
guess Christy
Why do you
Bell
guys
was
always say
lying.
this thing about her kid? That's a complete lie. Are you guys like in a cult?
And
I thought you guys were
I'm
in a
not saying
cult.
anything
That's
about her
weird.
kid. Trust me.
You're
This is a
weird.
genuine question. This
Sure.
is a genuine question.
Okay.
She
And
was
Christy
obstructing
Bell lying?
Federal.
Yeah, how was she
She was-
obstructing?
She was obstructing federal agents from doing
Yes.
what?
From driving
what?
down
Yeah,
the
what?
street, basically. So she was following them around all day, and then she
the
parked at a
traffic-
45
Wait a minute.
degree.
Where did you get that?
We're
Please,
not telling
do you have
lies.
some receipts for that, please?
Was not following nobody around. We're
Well, you
not
can
telling
see her
lies
on
about the
video peeling down the street from our
Please have
security
some
cam
receipts
video.
for that
Okay,
statement.
I like that I don't get to talk when you ask me questions. That's really cool. Holy cow.
I'm
Yeah, okay,
looking
it's
for
one
a
of those
genuine
lives.
answer, and an answer
Sure.
you can
That
back
is a
up.
lie.
So
She
she
was
was
not following
parked.
around all
She
day.
deliberately blocked ICE officers at a 45 degree angle in the street.
Correct. And that's a traffic law. What's their fucking problem?
So that's
Okay, are they
obstructing
traffic
federal
police? Do they
law
have that
enforcement activities.
Jurisdiction as traffic police.
ICE ain't got nothing to do with them.
Not when you're obstructing federal law enforcement. It's not traffic at all.
ICE agent, you drive
What
the
were
fuck
they-
around
what
like
were
the
they
one before
doing?
that one did.
What is the
Right, and then she was
jurisdiction
parked
of
there
ICE?
for a while, honking her horn and dancing to her horn. I'm sure you guys didn't know about that one.
No. Yeah, well,
No, yeah,
that,
I'd like to know where you getting your data. Please.
It's on
I'd like
video.
because I'd like to be
It's-
informed.
It's on video, but you guys don't see this stuff
What's
because
Christy?
you watch
Okay,
only
trustee,
one side of the
trustee,
media.
trustee.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
tell us what happened to that kid in Minnesota yesterday.
No, let's stay on this. Do not deflect. We're
I
staying
take
on
offense
this.
to that.
You're
I'm
right.
asking you for a clarification, and you're
Yep.
just shutting me down. Where are you getting the data?
Who-
I would like to know where the
I'm not
data
shutting
comes
anyone
from,
down.
please.
I'm just trying not the conversation to get involved with some other kid and wherever. I mean, let's stay on this. That's all
No,
I
you're
said.
avoiding the question, sir.
No, I'm not avoiding anything. I barely get a sentence in. So what is your question?
My question is, where are you getting the data? You tell me I only look at one side.
Yeah.
I want to see both sides.
Sure.
Where is the other side? Please.
Oh, it's all on video.
provide
It's all on
information
video.
Where I can get it.
Sure,
I
so I'm
would
answering.
like to see it.
Holy cow, I'd like to answer. So there's a lot of video out there, and a lot of it comes from the homes that were around there, and there's security cam video from the homes, and also bystanders that were videotaping. And
How
she
did
has
you get
seen. It's all over YouTube, dude. It's like everywhere. I mean, at least in my circles, I guess.
My name is
You
not
know.
Dude. My name is Jay. I would be
Oh, okay.
respectful to you. I would expect
All right,
you to be
dude.
the same to me.
You've
Thank
never
you.
like called another guy dude? Are you gay or
I
not
don't
gay guys
know
call
you.
me dude? So
This is
I
so
don't
meta.
appreciate
Just-
that. I'm
this is
61
weird that
years
you
old.
get
I
triggered.
don't
Why do you
take
guys
it
always
that
get
way.
when you get owned? You guys get triggered over the little word, and then you debate about a word. Is that just like a defense
know.
technique that they teach in
Jay,
Democrat school?
Jay, just
Is it like a
the-
Democrat degree you
I'm going to
have?
shut up and listen.
Really weird.
Dude, Trusty, you're also doing the same thing. You're
Right.
levying.
I'm gonna
against
shut up and listen.
them,
No, I'm
right?
just trolling the fuck out of you guys because Democrats are just so stupid over this, and they're just lost. It's completely lost.
Please.
You guys are so lost.
Trusty.
It's not right wing media. You can just watch the full video on YouTube. Like, there's no editing. There's no there's no like
Yes, there
talking
is.
head.
Now, I'm asking you
No,
another
there's no
question.
talking head
What
that you
happened-
guys like are in a cult over.
Listen. What happened to this dude right here in Minneapolis over the weekend? From your perspective.
Which one? I don't know. I was like with my family all weekend, living a normal life. So, what happened?
The January 6th dude who's a fucking smotsy and went to Minneapolis.
Like a
to
literal
start shit.
smotsy? Like he's from 1945? How old is he?
Like he's a modern day smotsy. Yes.
Oh, a modern day
he
one.
Hates Somalians.
How? Oh,
It says-
yeah. I hate Somalians too. Overall, they're absolutely horrible
Yeah.
people
Yeah, so-
in our country. I used to live in Minneapolis. Did you know that? I used to live in Minneapolis, so I don't have any respect for Somalians.
Yeah, I do. So I'm mine.
Oh, you live in the 55414?
I'm actually right now. I'm in Las Vegas, but yes.
Oh, wait, you're in
Yeah,
Las Vegas,
okay.
but you also live in Minneapolis. Are
happened?
you?
I'm working, sir.
Are you
I work
Trans
in
City?
Las Vegas.
Oh,
I'm sent
that's
here
cool.
for my
guys,
job.
guys, we're spiraling. So Trusty, he was explaining what he's seen on the videos
I want to
that
get away
could
from
prove that
video.
Renee Nicole Good was obstructing law
I'm looking
enforcement.
up the video on my other phone.
And Okay,
I,
yeah.
I really want him to be able to give
Well,
his
he's just
answer because
well, Trina, he's just gonna say there's video out there on YouTube. Like it's not.
All
He's
right,
not gonna
I'm pulling it
provide
up right
actual-
now. Actually, yep, there she's dancing and honking the horn. This guy does a really good job with stuff. I mean, I just knew it was
Which
here.
one are
Right?
you looking at? Because I've got the page up, please.
And
What
and there is
page?
video out there. Just to be clear, there's video out there of her waving past ICE officers, like
Exactly.
driving. But
So that's a magical wave that gets you out of the law. Like I can just wave
no,
and.
I'm not doing.
What is that? That's
but
such a weak
you
argument.
said that she
Defensive
was
right now.
obstructing.
I'm
I'm not
literally
defensive. I'm not defensive at all.
very
I'm actually
defensive.
no, it's offense. The offense. I always go on the offense.
Well, what
You're
I
confusing.
what I really want
offense.
to know is
Yes,
what
ma'am.
what exactly was she obstructing? You
Federal
said,
law
Law
enforcement.
enforcement, federal law enforcement. Okay.
Federal
So
law enforcement.
they
Yes,
were
ma'am.
federal. They were doing what?
37-year-old Renee Good. She
We're doing what?
Sorry, I heard somebody talk over me
Who's-
again.
Okay, so listen. From a Norwegian living in Norway, I do not watch the news from just one side. I just genuinely
Yeah.
want to understand. You're saying that she was
They were-
obstructing
Why are you
federal.
posting AI
listen,
slob?
listen.
Well, I was trying to answer, but no,
He
you're
was-
still answering the
she
same
was-
question.
Okay, dude. You're saying that she was obstructing federal law enforcement from doing what? What were they doing that she obstructed? Was it traffic? Because the video
No, they don't do traffic.
That she was.
Oh my gosh! Why do you guys ask a question and then you like keep like 20 more sentences? It's really weird.
If you listen,
Like liberal white women are just culpable of this all the time. It's fascinating. I'm gonna write a book about it someday
This is why you fucks get dropped.
because I call out the stuff that I just see. It's just so obvious.
no.
So I would really love to
you're
answer your
telling
question,
us-
but you have to like stop talking. And I know that sounds rude, but I would really love to answer the question factually, like as I've seen it. So ICE was doing immigration enforcement is what they were doing. And Renee No Good deliberately drove her car out in front
Come
of
on,
them
that
and
was
parked at a 40. I love that I don't get to
doesn't
complete
care.
an entire point. Like, why is that? What is with you guys?
Because you're being a jerk. Please, she's
You
dead.
don't
Or
like
she's
what I'm
unalive.
saying. Why don't you just
And-
say, Trusty, I hate that you know what you're talking about and you know the facts, and I'm just going to interrupt you to disrupt your facts because that's the only
You just sound
tactic
like
that
an
we
asshole.
have.
No, because you say things like Renee No Good. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. What are you?
She
5?
made no good decisions. She was a horrible person.
She made no good decision.
She committed
Double
3
negative.
crimes. She committed
You know
3
what-
crimes
no,
in the
you just-
span
you
of
just-
minutes
No,
before
it's just
being
like in your
unalive
attempt-
justfully.
No, in
We're
your
good
attempt
with
to sound
34
rhetorical,
convicted felons.
you commit yourself
Absolutely.
to a double negative.
Hell yeah, I voted for the political felon, and I would vote for him 100 times more. I mean, not
That-
anymore.
that
He's too
says a
old,
lot.
but you know, at the time, hell yeah.
Yeah, can we get Patriot on here?
So Democrats are fascist and try to put him in jail for 136 years, and I'm not supposed
Gen
to
X, but
vote
his
for that.
hand up.
What the hell? Why wouldn't I vote for that? That alone
Yeah,
got him
the
elected.
only thing I wanted to say is that you
so
keep
silly.
saying that they're
Oh, I
obstructing-
muted. Shocker.
obstructing ICE operations.
Who knows what they didn't
some
hear?
Vague thing, which with her car parked at a 45-degree angle would basically just be a trust me. Let me finish, please.
All I said was yep.
That would basically be a trap. Well, you could just not do that.
You get really pissed when people interrupt you, but you interrupt a lot of people. Do you see the hypocrisy? I got you on video doing this hypocrisy game. It's going to play out great.
Jurisdiction to enforce, right? Because federal law enforcement can't enforce local law. Second of all, then that means that Kristi Noem was lying because she said they weren't involved in an actual official operation of any sort. They were digging out a car. That's not a law enforcement action. Right?
Well, they're not.
That's
Okay.
what she said happened. And she
All right.
has said it multiple times. So
Can I
is she
respond?
lying about the fact that they weren't doing anything that was law enforcement?
Yes.
That was in their jurisdiction?
Yes.
Or,
So they're-
or are you just making shit up?
Well, they weren't digging out a car. There's no digging out a car in any of these videos around the Honda
Well, I
Pilot.
guess she was lying.
Holy
Then
cow,
I
you
guess
get
she was
offended when I
lying.
interrupt you, but man, you get to interrupt
No,
all
then
you
I
want,
guess she
don't
was
you?
lying.
No.
Then I guess she was lying.
Negative,
because
sir.
She's the one that says that that's what they were doing.
Let me know when I can speak. I will let you talk for a half hour. That's totally fine. Let me know when I can speak. I guess I can speak now. That shut you up. Good. So when ICE is just driving down the street and you block their way, that's blocking federal law enforcement. It doesn't matter if they're not actively putting an illegal alien in handcuffs. They're still Holy fuck, you guys are crazy with the mute button. I don't even get to complete a point. You guys are proving my point over and over. This is fascinating.
So therefore, obviously, we're not being blocked from being able to drive down the street. Is that what you're saying?
Internal injuries.
I'm watching the videos, man. I'm trying to watch all of them. And
Well, Steve, what police academy did you go to?
I'm actually a former elected official and hired 65 police officers.
Okay.
He
so what
suffered
police academy-
internal injuries from her hitting him with his car.
So I didn't need to go to a police academy to understand police work and talk to the police chief constantly about and be educated.
Who said
So
racist
what
things in his
what police
community, came
academy
out
did
against
you
him
go
in
to?
the house. That's who Steve is.
I'm
Steve is a
looking at a
former
lady in the
racist
comment.
elected
I went to police
official.
academy.
How was I racist? What did I say that was racist? Why don't you say the comment?
No, what I'm saying.
Let's
is-
say the
what I'm
comment.
saying
You
is
want me to
Steve-
tell you it? Because I know it by
Steve-
heart, obviously, because I said it.
Steve, hey Steve.
Steven.
First of all, I'm actually a former state trooper, and I know
Cool.
who you are.
Oh, that's
And I'm
right.
just letting the-
Yeah, you're a
Hey,
freaking.
and I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
letting-
right. You're a
and
brown
I'm just
shirt.
letting the panel know that the reason you are a former elected official is because you said a bunch of racist crap, and your community came out and protested in front of your house.
Oh my
forcing you
gosh,
out of
how
the
horrible!
election.
No, I
Hey,
actually
what's
won.
this guy's name?
I actually won re-election
Listen,
after
I got a
that.
meeting I got to go to, so I'm going to.
Oh, you just want to spew lies and then leave. So guess what, Patriot?
I'm
I
not
actually
lying.
won
I'm not
re-election
lying.
after that. I won re-election.
I know exactly who you are.
I
That's why
won
you dropped
re-election, dumbass. Why do you
Hey,
lie?
Wait, what's your name?
down. Mad Cracker. Go
My
ahead and
name's
drop me
Steve
down. I gotta get to the
Taggart.
meeting.
Taggart. Steve Taggart.
Haggard?
Taggart.
Anyway, Shannon.
So that guy just spewed some lies and left. That's fascinating. I'm gonna write a book someday. We already got the
What
title
are
made
you
up.
talking about, man? I'm watching like
Shanny L. Agent. Who you
What?
voted for,
What?
please?
Sorry. What video do you want to see?
yeah. Just give me because I'm watching. I'm trying to find the one that you're saying that's.
Oh,
that
where
shows
she's
her
dancing
being-
around.
We welcome Shani, please.
Well, I see the stuff and I don't. Oh, okay, I guess I can't respond.
Shanny,
Welcome your guest.
Agent. Who you voted for?
Hi.
So,
Oh my god.
There is one video where it shows
what agent? Who did you vote for? I don't even want to talk about this subject any longer. It's not going anywhere. You're not going to change. One person's got their mind made up the way it's made.
Well,
You're
you
not
want to see
gonna
a
change their
video?
mind.
Jay seems to
Because
see
some
want
of
to
them are
actually
fucking
watch a
psychos
video.
And think the police are immune to everything, and some people know that the police have to follow fucking laws and rules. So we're not going to talk about this no more. We're going to change it to something else. So let me see. Per chance.
Jay, I'm gonna put something in the comments just because I know it's here, but you can see the video of her dancing
thank
around
you.
to the
That's all
honk
I'm
of the
asking
horn.
for.
Yeah, I
Per
understand.
chance.
Yeah, totally understand. Cool, dude.
Yeah, what's it?
Start a new topic, brother.
Uh,
He's a Trump supporter. Former. He's kind of moderate for being a Trump supporter, but start us off with something different than that Renee Good situation.
yeah, I guess. Interesting.
how about Kensington?
is that?
Kensington. What?
Kensington, Philadelphia.
What's in Kensington?
Well, that place is messed up with crank or whatever.
There you go.
Oh,
every
it's bad.
town in every town in the country. Let's go somewhere else.
No, Kensington is the worst from what I can see from the YouTubes.
Oh, Jesus
It is
Christ. There
bad.
must be some right wing talking points about the place. Shut the fuck up. Talk about something else. That's stupid.
Well, I mean, she's not lying about Kensington.
Okay, well, let's talk about something else then. Because I don't want
All right.
if it's you two right wing people talk about the same
All
stupid
right.
shit, which
You
goes
guys-
on in every goddamn town in the whole country.
Sure. Do you guys know what Trump accounts are?
I don't know or care. I know. Oh yeah, it's what you. He's gonna give to people's kids.
He's gonna get people's kids.
He's gonna
Oh,
give
Chester,
Give.
are you a pro-life?
Personally, yes. Politically, no. I know that's a
Why?
convoluted answer.
Why are you politically not?
because I don't want to keep losing elections over it, and I think that it's over with, and that I think that most people, even Republicans, want AB, and that 20 weeks is about the limit that I would settle on in most states. That would be my political recommendation.
Why
Political
20
recommendation.
weeks?
Because it brings it out that.
So wait, if X is beneficial towards your political motivations, is X good?
Well, I wouldn't do it personally. I have 3 children, and I mean, we wouldn't do it personally.
Okay, I'm just asking you a normative statement. Do you know what a normative statement is?
Yes, sort of. I'm 20 years out of college, so I don't really get in that kind of debate thing.
What do you take it to be?
Just speak in plain speak, man.
I'm using such like layman's philosophy right now.
Yeah.
Sure. So remember, I'm a politician, so I have maybe a different view of this, but it should be a logical view from most Republicans at this point.
Can I ask you guys?
Yeah.
Can I ask all of you people that are in the room, what do you think a 20-week fetus looks like?
This is so irrelevant.
Well, I've seen many ultrasounds of my 3 children, so I know exactly what they look like.
Can we not talk about AB again? We done did AB like.
Well, I'm interested in this view that if X is politically motivating, X is like correct or normative, which is obviously
absolutely
insane.
No, why? Why? You can concede. You can concede. All right, sorry, but you can concede an argument.
Was beneficial towards your party, would you vote for it, or would you put it as a policy prescription?
I mean, that's a little extreme here. I don't think anybody's for slavery in this country,
dude.
At this point,
did you eat breakfast this morning?
God, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I had a bagel with peanut butter on it.
Yeah, if you hadn't, how would you feel?
Depends on how I woke up and how much liquor I drank the night before.
You can actually engage in hypotheticals. So why don't you just do that when I ask you something like, if it was the case that slavery was politically motivating and beneficial towards your party, would you put it as a policy prescription?
That's an Andrew Wilson thing.
I would really like to stick with the topic if you want, and that's AB.
Okay. Do you remember like 10 seconds ago when we actually?
How old are you?
We
are you in your 20s?
You could engage.
You're debating like you're in your 20s, so I'm gonna assume you're in your 20s.
Trying to flex on TikTok, I guess.
No, so just you have like an irrational view. No one should hold this.
No, I actually have the best view ever politically.
No, just to be clear, we just parsed out that you can't actually justify it.
Well, I haven't been able to complete many sentences, but I can justify it. I mean, easily.
Ahead. Justify if X is politically beneficial towards your party, X is correct. Go ahead.
Well, most people, the majority of people, Republicans and Democrats, want AB legal to a certain limit.
It's not, dude. You're like so confused. I'm not asking if a majority of people find it to be correct. I'm asking why is it correct?
Speak plainly.
Why is it correct?
Dude, I'm talking at a first grader's.
Sure. So you just asked that question. I would love to answer it. So why is it correct? Because the majority. Oh my gosh.
And the murder of 1 million babies per year. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now I can talk. So most women want to have control of apparently their body, and that they would like to unalive an unborn fetus for elective purposes. And I'm not okay with that personally, but it is what it is. And so in my state, when AB was at the height, we had 6,600 ABs a year. I mean, overall, that's pretty low.
Do you realize that an entailment of this view, just because a majority of people want it, therefore you would find it to holy dude, you remember like 10 seconds ago when you bitched about being interrupted? Don't do that. Just
right.
Be better.
So if you're gonna ask multiple questions,
Rusty, holy
I'm
shit,
40. I'm 42.
By the way,
dude.
I haven't asked a question.
Yeah, you did. You literally asked a question and then paused.
No, what was the question I asked?
He's trying to trap you. He's just trying to.
No,
trap you.
Dude, you're 40. Holy shit. Yeah.
2.
No, so just
40,
let me finish.
2.
The question, by the way, is. By the way.
Yeah, I can tell you're in your 20s now.
No.
Thank
the
you.
Entailment of a view that says something like, if a majority of people find it to be correct, therefore you would put it as a policy prescription, lends itself to some absurdities. Like, again, you would probably, holy shit, the emotional regulation of these fucking idiot Trump supporters. Yeah, dude,
How does it
chill
feel
out.
when you're interrupted?
I'm not even talking, dude. I'm not the one talking.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
giving him
Just,
some of his own
Okay.
medicine here.
just chill out, buddy, at the top. Yeah, again, with an entailment of that view is you would necessarily say, back when slavery was legal, by the way, would be that you would put it as a poly prescription that slavery would be a part of your platform.
I don't know. I've never thought of it that way, and I'm talking about AB.
Oh my god, dude, you're like you're 40 years old. Jesus.
42. I was born in 1983. 42. If you
yeah,
can do
it's
math.
it's really bad. I
42.
think you're a really stupid
Hold on.
person.
It's the 4-2,
Hold
the
on.
big
Oh.
4-2.
Hold on.
Can I question this asshole down here? Can I give him a little?
Monster, what's your problem with him? He's too
Well,
smart.
he's just
What?
he's being condescending. He's got
Correct.
this whole Andrew Wilson. He's doing it very badly, by the way.
He's very intelligent and dude is fucking.
No, he's just a little jerk off.
No.
Maybe, and maybe I come
You know
off that
what-
way,
you know
but
what,
I'm just trying to have a
you know what
genuine
consensus-
conversation.
You know what consensus theory is, Mister Perchance?
Yeah, describe their relevancy and then I'll answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically it's it's basically an
These
idea
guys
that
are
is-
debating like they're in
describe
college because they
You know
are.
what it
I
is?
asked you
They're
to
in
describe the
college.
Yeah, I asked
Oh.
you, do you know what it is?
They don't have any
Dude,
real
it's-
world experience, so they have to debate what they read in a
See-
textbook.
See, when I answer that way, he's like,
Oh,
well, that's not
yeah,
what I
okay.
asked. See, he's
No.
you can't have it
dude.
both ways.
No, I'm
asshole.
keeping you
Just
on
to be clear,
subject.
Just
So
to be
when
clear,
you
in
when you
order
guys
for
do
me
these
to-
You know
hypothetical,
what consensus theory is?
Yeah, describe the relevancy and I'll answer. Go ahead.
All right, it's relevant because basically it holds that social change happens gradually. You know, so
That's an
basically-
answer to the question
Yeah,
if it's
and
relevant to the
basically-
conversation we're having, Monster.
You know what?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
do people? Yeah, stop it! Okay, so what?
oh,
So
Oh,
where'd he go?
he
It's
got
okay.
my-
It's okay.
He just
was
got
actually
deported.
interrupting. He was
Oh,
interrupting me. Press
I-
this guy to my right who actually doesn't have a justification for his view.
Monster. I got a red thingy, bro. I got it. He's my conservative moderator, and because of his rant, or whatever,
You should find another one. Toast.
Somebody. Oh, he's saying you reported him.
Uh
I
oh.
did not, dude. I'm gonna tell you what. The last thing I want you to do is leave this panel and stop making me look so good. Okay, Trusty, I want you to just understand that the entailment of your view is something like what I said. Now, don't hold irrational views. Don't do that. Be better.
Well, I've thought about this for hundreds of hours,
Yeah, that's worse. Just
and I've debated it for hundreds of hours.
I know, and you're at this point where you can't say
Well, where
whether
should
or
I
not
be?
you would have
Should I
voted
just be?
slavery into your
Should I just
policy
be pro-life
platform.
forever and then lose every political office that I've ever
No.
held dear? What should I do?
No,
What would you be
should-
your recommendation?
Yeah, you should hold rational views that don't lead to absurdities. The rational view here would be the pro-life
You're
conclusion.
just reading a textbook, is what you're doing. You're not thinking
literally
like this like a real
I'm
person.
literally on top of my bed sipping tea while
Yeah.
handling you like the 42-year-old.
It's a figure of speech, but I can tell you're in your 20s and haven't really lived any real life yet.
I'm literally in medical school as a third year. I graduated college when I was 19 years old. Okay. Yeah,
I can tell that
I'm
you're still in
handling you right
school.
now.
I can tell you're still in
Wait,
school.
yes, I'm in graduate school. That's what medical
I know
is.
you haven't left
is,
school yet.
dumbass.
You're still in the womb.
Trusty,
You haven't left
Trusty,
school.
do you
Yes,
get
ma'am.
so defensive because he's actually cooking you right now?
No, it's completely opposite. But if you want to think that, fine. What are we
I don't
cooking?
think so.
What are we cooking, Trusty? What do I taste like?
Dude,
I don't know,
it's,
man. You
it's
sound awful
tasting
triggered.
like you're about 20 years too late to realize that you're this irrational.
Sure. How many elections have you won?
Ju-
my
do you-
How many
am I
people have
running-
you
dude,
represented? So do you
is
not think that I think
describe
like
your
this now
relevancy
because
towards your irrational views?
right? But you've
Hold on a
represented
second.
nobody. You've won no elections. So maybe
Hold on
I
a
have a
second. So,
different way to
Trusty-
look at these
Trusty,
things.
shut your fucking mouth, please. So, Trusty, you have no conscience, really. You just to win elections, basically, is what it boils down to.
That's what I
And then
heard.
you come up.
That's
you
a
come up
straw
here
man
spewing-
argument. That's a classic straw man
I don't give a fuck
argument.
about your straw man, homeboy. I'm gonna tell you what else is. you come up here and you're arguing pro-Trump shit because he's a populist,
Yeah.
and that's what you want to do just to be to
Okay.
win an election. And you don't even know. You probably don't even know who the fuck you are as a person, anyways. You don't even know how you
Right.
fucking care about anything because all you do is
Yeah.
trying to be a politician. So shut the fuck up about anything.
Well, I'm
bro.
retired, but
'Cause you're fucking-
so let's
your
bring it
opinion
back.
doesn't even matter. You know why
Or
your
you
opinion
just want to
matters?
yell at me now. So let's bring
Because
it
you
back
don't
to the
wanna win
slavery
a fucking
thing. So there's still slavery. It's a yes/no question. So there's still slavery around the world, right? There's slavery
Yeah.
happening right now. Yes. So why aren't
Yeah.
you over there fighting it? Why aren't you over there stopping it?
Dude, do you realize that you're giving me a category here?
No, I'm doing the same thing you did to me. So I'm not
No.
going to
Do
throw
you
it
know what
back
a
at you and
category error
cook
is?
you. No, I didn't read the textbook for my entire life, and I left college for good reasons.
Okay,
I
wait,
actually
do you think,
joined
do you
the
think
real
doctors
world.
should leave college?
You
What?
graduate?
No, doctors are probably one of the professions that should be in college, but you're debating
Oh,
like you're
so I
still in
should be in
school.
college. What?
Yeah, absolutely, but you
graduate?
shouldn't be debating. So
Shouldn't
there's
be
slavery
debating.
around the world, right?
What?
So why aren't you over there fighting it? It's the
Yeah,
same
you're
thing with.
giving me.
So it's the
You're
same
giving
thing
me a
with AB
category
and
error.
me. So it's the same thing with AB
No,
and me.
it's
I
not.
realized
I
that
can
you can
describe.
try to
I can
fight it,
describe
but
in
you're not
intricate
gonna.
detail
Holy
as to
cow, dude!
why the
Uh,
questions I'm asking you are relevant, and the question that you asked me was
trying
a
to make
category
the
error. If
point
you would
here,
like.
but you don't want to. You just want to talk textbook terms.
No, I can just recapitulate this entire conversation
Capitulate.
if you would like.
So I realized over time that you can fight AB all you want, but it's not going to go anywhere. There's no winning. You have to allow it.
I know you just should you should just purport yourself and ascribe to the populist positions, right?
And that it's in the control of states.
Like
And if some
slavery,
states
right?
want to regulate it, they can more than others. And if you don't like that state, then you can freely move out of it. But
Dude,
I
do you know what's
believe
crazy?
that
That's
most states should
exactly
allow
what the slave
20
owners
weeks.
in the South said.
So, but you're pro AB, right?
No.
Or you're pro life?
Yes.
Oh. Well, hopefully you come to my conclusion then someday.
No, your conclusion is dumb because again, an entailment of the view is that you would have
Who
voted
did you vote for
slavery into your
Kamala?
policy platform.
Did you vote for
What?
former Vice President Harris?
No.
You voted for Trump?
Yes.
What state are you in?
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Hey, you
see,
guys.
I'm in Wisconsin,
Can
so we're a little
trust
bit more
me. Hold on.
purple up here,
Excuse
like
me.
extremely
Pardon the
purple.
host, please. Pardon me, Panda. Age and who you voted for?
I'm 28 and I don't vote.
But I seen you commenting in the comments supporting Trump,
No,
supporting
I
this
don't support
administration.
Trump. That was not me.
No,
No,
that's why I
that was not
invited
me.
you up.
Well, hey, host, this was fun. Trusty, it was fun. Don't say racist stuff on the internet, brother. Just don't
Never
do that,
did.
okay? Be a
Believe
rational person.
lies. Be in a cult. Believe lies.
Okay. Okay. Reported me and ran. Okay. Who wants to start the next conversation besides I don't want to talk about AB or that lady who got run over or shot rather.
Greenland's always open.
What?
Did somebody actually dump a mod? Wow, that's crazy.
I had to dump him. He was gonna get fucking the platform take. He was gonna get us all where we couldn't talk.
Hmm.
Yeah, my big old red something came on my screen and
Gotcha.
said like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I've seen
He
that.
thinks that guy next to you reported him. But the thing is, that guy was busy talking. I don't know how he was reporting when he was jabbing. But that guy claimed he was a Trump supporter, but everything he said was pretty leftist.
The guy
Hey,
that
you
just
wanted to
left?
talk about Greenland?
I just threw it out there. I was just curious.
Yeah, we
What
can
are
talk
your
about
thoughts?
Greenland.
It's
What are
cold.
your thoughts?
I'm just wondering how you guys feel about the plan to annex Greenland.
I would not recommend invading Greenland.
I'm with you. I'm just curious. It sounds like
Ah,
you may have
it's
other
noisy.
ideas.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Bad, but
There's no way that guy voted
Trust
for
me,
Trump.
will it be good for your political ambitions to
I'll be right
invade
there.
Greenland?
Get some water.
it just depends upon which way the wind is blowing with you, because that's what it sounds like. Are all
That's exactly how trust issues work, and dude proved
yeah
it.
crazy,
Dude
man.
proved that shit. That's funny, and he's probably a large Trump supporter because he was a populist, and that's what the fuck happened. You
Sorry, I
don't have
gotta
no
get
morals
some
or
water.
values. You don't have no morals or values of your own. Dude proved that.
Sure.
The
So
spine of a jellyfish.
I'm a clownfish, actually, a transgender clownfish of all those things.
God, I suppose you get triggered by that. Oh my goodness.
Clownfish are transgender, so it's just the facts. Sort of. But anyways, so on Greenland,
You won't even take a stand.
Trying to speak, but yeah. So on Greenland, if we can make some kind of like capitalist deal with Denmark, sure, fine, but I don't think we're gonna like just go take it over, like from the military or anything. I wouldn't agree with that. That would be weird. Plus, we already have military bases there, so why would we do that? I think Trump's just playing 4D chess here yet again. Apparently, Denmark or NATO sent a bunch of troops in recently, so
Yeah,
I mean,
they
he's
did.
basically, yeah, he's kind of winning because that's what he wants. He wants more defense there because of Russia and
Hey, so
shipping
I,
lines and things, and aircraft. Well,
not to interrupt, but I have one idea I wanted to throw out there and hear your guys' opinion on. So, do you think that this might be a move by intelligence agencies among NATO to have Russia think NATO's falling apart? Would there be a benefit for that?
No,
is NATO falling apart?
I think that Trump may want NATO to fall apart for Russia's benefit.
I mean, I'm thinking like, how do we know they're not working together to make headlines to distract Russia from something else, or to persuade them that NATO may be falling apart?
Russia's already distracted by Ukraine. They getting 6 unalived a day to 1.
That's a good point. I was more thinking like, if this was something that was discussed among intelligence agencies, including Denmark and America or whatever, maybe Russia would feel inclined to attack NATO, and maybe that might be what NATO wants. No?
No, Trump. If we wanted to do something with Russia, we would have already helped Ukraine enough to just finish them off, and that's not that would be the easiest way to do it, and that's what we would have done. We're not doing no circle jerk to get it done.
That's a good point. It was just an idea, but also, I mean, there's not going to be any. Can you define? Okay, because America in this conflict wants Russia to lose, but how would you define Russia losing? Because there's no way they don't come out of this with what they want. They'll just use their nukes if they don't get what they want, right?
That's what they say, and they haven't done it yet. They've been saying that they've drawn red lines, and they've been crossed, and they ain't been a nuke went off yet.
They're not using their nukes over Ukraine. I don't see it.
That's why we should already finish Russia.
Well, we can't finish Russia. It's a gigantic country.
I'm curious what you mean by
I said the wrong thing. I meant pushed them all the way back out of Ukraine. I worded it wrong.
Right.
You think at some point they'll go to a negotiating table and
no, Russia's not going to. Not under Trump.
Trump already tried that in Alaska.
Trump's not going to make Russia.
What is the major disagreements that they can't come to some kind of ceasefire or peace treaty on this? I'm kind of uneducated on this. I'm not going to lie. I'm more or less trying to get informed, guys.
Russia won't give Ukraine their land back that they took.
They want Crimea and a little bit more.
Yeah, quite a bit more. Whatever they gained.
Let them have it. End the war.
So, is there a chance that Zelensky steps forward and says you guys can have Donetsk or whatever it's called? And just
No, because why would he lost all those lives all this time for all these years? Why would that country, if he was to say, yeah, you could have that land, and after all this fighting and give it in, why would any country do that?
Well, there's no winners in war. At some point, everybody's got to concede.
How does that make the United States look as being one of their allies and forcing them to do that?
I think America doesn't necessarily care if land is given away in the end. They're just trying to kill as many Russians and use as much Russian resource in the war as they can get away with.
Russians, actually, their economy is propped up right now by that war in Ukraine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the money has to come from somewhere.
They trade their oil.
Right. So they're still selling things.
They're buying and selling, and their war machine is what's making their economy relevant still, just like ours. That's why
Their cities are still. You would never know if you're in a Russian normal city. You would never know. Their malls, their cities are hopping.
Well, I mean, Russia also. Let's.
Are you a
let's
Russian
touch on
asset or
some of the
something?
biggest.
No, I just watch this shit on YouTube. It's not hard, guys, to know
Yeah.
the world if you just watch YouTube.
He's actually right, though. Trustee is actually right.
You
Yeah,
gotta watch who you watch, and you gotta listen to who they cite their sources on. There's a
No,
lot
I'm
of
talking
dependable
like
people.
hour and a half videos of just some dude with a camera walking around Russia. I mean, that's literally
Oh,
it.
you're talking about okay, yeah.
Like real people. Like that's the best kind of news source in my opinion. Is just normal people.
Yeah.
I figured you'd be a Newsmax guy myself.
I'm
I
surprised.
don't watch any cable news. It's all has a narrative,
They
man.
all watch. They all
That's
watch
one thing we
podcasts.
can agree on, I guess.
They all watch podcasts now. All Trumpers, they watch podcasts and shit.
Podcasts are something you listen to, but I grew up with talk radio. I've been brainwashed by talk radio since I was 12.
I will say just about everything. Not everything
I don't
Tucker
need a
Carlson says.
podcast.
He gets
Not
a little extreme, but Tucker Carlson's a pretty reliable source when it comes to the truth.
I make my own podcast.
You guys think about Jack Smith going to be testifying again? That's going to be
excited
interesting.
about it.
Testifying about
Yeah.
what?
I'm excited about it.
About classified information at Mar-a-Lago and the other things that he was ready to.
Prosecute
Yeah,
Trump for
yeah,
indicted him.
yeah. Real
I
crimes.
hate to interrupt. I have a question. Is it okay if I could just hop off? Because I only came on here to talk about my dead kid since, somebody was asking a question about how a baby forms and how long it took. That's
I
the
don't-
only reason.
I'd prefer if we didn't go that route. I might dip out, honestly.
No,
guys.
no. I'm not asking. I'm asking if I could just hop off. That's the only thing I commented on here.
You can leave
And
whatever you
I,
want.
request it. And I'm not a Trump supporter, so I just want to ask instead of being rude or whatever.
Oh, that's
All
sweet
right,
of
thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, can you read what the prompt says? The quote by Bob Marley. I can't see it all.
We'll never find just. I can't read it all neither.
I was more just wondering what the J word was.
Justice.
We will never
World
find
where-
justice
In
in
the
a world
world.
where.
Criminals make the rules.
Yeah. Justin, age and who you voted for?
37, Kamala.
Damn.
And was that just so Trump wouldn't, just because you were anti-Trump, or are you actually a huge Kamala fan?
What are you, Nate? You never
I
said.
just think that the bullshit that she was spewing was better than the bullshit that he was spewing. That's all.
Understandable. I mean, and you make a good point, because it's kind of bullshit from either way, in my opinion. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm actually, I will proudly say I'm
Trump is
more
checking
educated than the
boxes.
average 27-year-old, but it just leads me to more questions than answers with that
Yeah, at
the
least
little
you're
bit of
answering-
knowledge I
asking
have.
questions.
Politics, I guess.
It's always
I don't
good
know.
just
I
to
feel like
ask
the Conservative Party has changed
questions.
in like the last few years. It used
We'll
to
let this
be
guy
like,
talk about
you know, amendments, First Amendment, Second Amendment, don't tread on me. And now it's like all I hear is comply or PIE.
Boot on your throat.
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like it's almost like politics is a sporting event now? It's like my team
No,
versus your team, and
I
it's
feel
not
like we're
really
having
about
another
policy and
switch.
governance.
No, like, you know how we had the big switch in like the 1960s with the civil rights, where, you know, statistically, you know, like blacks and minorities started voting for Democrats because of civil rights, because they agreed with civil rights. And there was this big switch that happened because obviously, you know, the original like slave owners were Democrats, you know, the Southern Dixiecrats. But then there was this switch, and I think that there's like this new switch
Magical
going on where
switch.
all of a sudden It's now like
No,
the
the Democrats
that
just
are
shooting themselves in the
interested
foot.
rights and amendments and freedom of speech, and it's the
What?
opposite for the Republicans because now they're saying
What?
just comply or you'll be unalived.
Don't run over an ICE
that's-
officer
I
with your
would agree
vehicle.
with
And that's just
What the
that is
fuck?
completely un-American. As an American here my whole life, just showing papers or checkpoints or anything like that. That is just the most un-American thing I've ever heard of.
Obama had checkpoints.
Where?
I think I
100
like
miles
At
from
the
the southern
border.
border,
Can
mainly
identify
in
people
the
when it's needed.
southern states. Southern states had a lot of checkpoints under Obama.
Where?
I'm just saying,
Arizona.
there's the whole vaccine talk, but I've never,
We never get the answer.
saw Biden going door to door saying you have to take this vaccine. But now we have federal agents going door to door saying you have to show me your paperwork.
Isn't it interesting
crazy.
how during the pandemic it was you're trying to force me to wear a mask and trying to force me to do these things, and now that same group of people are saying just comply. If you just comply, you won't have a problem.
It's so
Isn't that interesting?
Right. You probably shouldn't run over an ICE officer with your Honda Pilot, and you'd probably be okay.
I watched the videos over and over again. I never saw the dude get hit from multiple angles.
Okay,
what I've been
that's not
doing.
that's not a great topic
I
to
don't
bring
know
up
what
because
planet you're on.
it's so controversial. I mean, I could
And I
argue
feel
either
like-
side of that. one.
Listen,
I could
I
argue
feel like
either
we're
side.
at we're at the point of history repeating where you need to decide if you would have hid Anne Frank or you would have given her up.
I
would have hidden her, and
Oh.
clearly this guy would have given her up.
I feel like that's absurd.
It's a weird argument to make.
I think it's
Well, what would you have done?
Absurd.
Well, one's a civil rights thing, and one was a potential abuse of being an agent with a gun.
They're both looking for illegals. In a
Which
country
would you
where
do?
they,
Would you
quote,
hide her, or
unquote,
would
don't
you?
belong.
No,
Oh, I'm
Rosa-
hiding her.
Rosa-
Hey,
Rosa Parks wasn't-
We're building underground railroads.
He doesn't know who Anne Frank is.
Oh, that probably more like it.
Dude, Anne Frank was World War II, and yes, it is very similar to the, when people would hide the slaves in the U.S.
Clearly, you don't know.
Nate didn't know.
You're just bullshitting your way through.
I'm not
I
trying
am
to
clearly
bullshit anybody.
dumber for spending time with you folks. Have a good day.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Wow. All right, what's the new prompt? March say from leaving Hawaii.
Bro would have definitely given her up.
I don't know. My advice would be not to run over an ICE. Hey, Monster back. Monkster.
Welcome
Yeah,
back,
the,
Monster.
Yeah, I got
I mean, what you're
What
you're
happened?
saying
my First
is
Amendment.
that
My
during,
First Amendment rights were violated.
Damn, I hate when that
Well, you're
happens.
saying that during the 1930s, that if a SS officer was to show up trying to evacuate one of those people from a house and they've resisted, that they should just comply and do what they're telling them to do instead of resisting.
Okay,
And if
well-
they did resist and then they were unalive, then that would be their fault.
I think
Is
the
that what you're
major
saying?
difference here is no matter what you think of ICE, it is far-fetched to compare that to the SS of the Third Reich.
Absolutely
How so?
not. They're putting
How so?
illegals in camps. What
Because
do you
there
mean?
Justin.
is a legal way to enter this country,
Yeah.
and, there-
Like
and that's the way you're supposed to
like
do
Come on,
it.
Justin.
all countries have laws like this. I mean, come on.
Okay,
It's
I
not,
have-
it's not groundbreaking.
Justin, during
I
World
have-
War II, we put 120,000 Japanese in concentration camps. That's
Correct.
what
Holy
This is
cow,
war.
you guys
We
have
were
these
in war.
weird
that was way
arguments.
worse than what we're
We
doing
were in
now.
an
So
actual war.
How
I have
many
something
more
to say.
generations are gonna argue schmatzi and World War II? I mean, really?
no, I'm just saying.
I mean, we're literally
That's more
going
of a
through
They're
it
bringing
in
in
real
World
time.
War
No, you're not
II
going through it now.
because everybody is divisive.
Okay, well, let's be honest. In World War II, the Japanese were literally killing everybody in the South Pacific,
Unaliving.
including China, unaliving them. There was literally something. Have you heard about what happened in Nanking in China? We were
So
not.
you're justifying that detention?
I'm not. Well, I'm not saying it
I
was.
am.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that they did what they thought was for the greater good, and it wasn't
so
that
is Trump.
extreme.
So is Trump.
What?
No, it's a misdemeanor coming to the United States with illegally.
It's still
Okay,
a
but
crime.
I
you still
agree.
get deported. You still should be
It's a
deported.
misdemeanor.
That
We
faces
don't need we
deportation,
don't need
and
ICE.
it's still
We
a
don't need
crime.
ICE. We don't need ICE as military to get
And
there.
and
Well,
Trump's
why didn't
using
you
his
get rid of
Article 2
ICE during?
powers like the Constitution intended, and using his Article 2 powers to enforce
He's
our
starting
immigration
more
laws.
shit, and he's starting more shit than need be. And he's violating my fucking American rights doing it.
Why did Obama use ICE
How
then?
have your rights been violated in this ordeal?
My rights as an American, like the other Americans that have been arrested.
As
for
an
nothing?
American, you
as
should be
you.
offended the fact that everybody is getting free health care
Where?
everywhere.
I don't have free
Oh,
health
we can
care.
talk about free health care.
I pay a lot for
You're
my
wrong,
health care.
Shannon. You're wrong. If they are, it's a liberal state.
Oh
and
my
their taxes are paying
gosh,
for
what
it,
a
so that's your
pivot.
problem.
Thanks,
Medicare and
woman.
Medicaid are free health care. That's a very socialist
They
thing.
don't.
and
What's
They're
going
crack.
on? Then
Americans
what's
can
going
completely
on
fine with
in Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Nothing except for what ICE is doing.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave on this note. Host, I feel like you're a terrible host. You're very aggressive. You're not really accomplishing anything. You're just trying to make people believe your side. I think I think debating should be more about hearing people out. And
I usually do, but this is 5, 6 in the morning. Now I've been on since 11.
I got you.
So I ain't got no patience for no idiots. Okay. See you later.
Yeah, I dropped him.
We can talk about free health care.
It doesn't. It's not
Health
real.
care is not free. I pay for it every week in my paycheck.
I'm disabled and I still pay for health care. So I don't know what the fuck.
Okay, so I am
Yeah.
a little too Norwegian for this. I need you guys to explain how much do you pay per month for health care?
What do you mean you're Norwegian?
I am I'm a Norwegian. I live in Norway, born and raised.
You don't sound like Norwegian, but
I had the privilege of growing up with an American stepfather. So
okay. So you grew up in Norway,
yes,
or
I
you
did.
grew up here?
So you have
Sorry?
free health care there.
Well, when I don't like it when people say free health care because it's we pay
You're taxed.
we pay our taxes and then it goes to health care.
How many people live in Norway compared to the United States?
The
About
fuck
5
does it matter?
million.
That does matter.
No, it
Why?
does not matter because if
Why?
everybody pays more taxes, then everybody fucking pays for the free health care. It's the same
You
idea.
don't have as many sick people. That's
You mean we don't have it, but they're getting more fucking money, Monkster.
Not to mention big
Fucking
pharma
capitalists in America.
and you
making
and you don't
everybody
and
sick.
you don't have illegals
No,
crossing the border.
you don't have
They're
we
not
have
people
too
in
many
boats
greedy,
showing
One
up
at
on
a
your
time,
shores.
please. I want to
greedy
hear this.
capitalists. Greedy capitalists in America is the problem. That's the answer.
What's
Like
the
Norway
problem?
during World War II, they were separate. They wanted to be neutral. They wanted to not get involved.
Us?
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with healthcare, Monkster.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
that's a
it's
straw
like,
man. That's a straw.
no,
Hey, that's a straw man.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
a
isn't.
straw. That's a straw man. That's
No,
a
it
straw
isn't.
man.
No, it's
Straw
like
man.
they like to tell people
Straw
what to
man.
do, but yet
Straw man.
Not a
when
straw
times were
man.
hard,
Oh, I
Because
want
I'm
to hear from
American.
Monkster, please.
when times were hard, Norway,
Jesus Christ.
they took the easy way out.
How so?
I don't know. I
Straw
guess
man.
when they didn't take a stance on the Snazis, they basically took a neutral stance when it came to
That
Snazi
was
Germany.
Sweden, baby. That was
And then,
Sweden.
no, Norway was. Hold on a second, I'll show you. Let me look that up.
We
Maybe I'm
tried to be
wrong.
neutral, and then we got invaded by Germans.
Yeah, so
Sweden
and you
stayed
know what you did?
neutral.
And you know what you did when you got invaded? You bent the knee and you sent a bunch of your men to.
All right, guys. That's enough nonsense for right now. These guys are just gonna flip around subjects like a college girl flips around a flippy cup game at a college party. Man, I wish I would have delivered that a little better, but you know what? I was confused by beer pong. Flip cup was a fun game. I was actually pretty freaking good at that one. I'd be good at beer pong until like a certain point in the game, and then I'd get the yips as usual or something. I don't know. Just gonna never finish those throwing games. Anyways, why don't we hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit that like button, or or keep missing it, make a comment. But we are going to be back for another episode. And I was going to say we'll be riding the Trump train and blow my whistle, but I don't know where the hell it went because it fell somewhere. Oh, guess what? We're going to be riding the Trump train on TikTok for quite a while, I think. See ya!